Hello dear Jozo community and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic when talking about Caucasian Shepherds. A lot of people wonder how we are able to keep so many dogs together, especially males, without them getting into a fight. First of all, we need to understand how it even comes to them getting into a fight. Caucasian Shepherds are a very dominant breed, and they won't only attempt to dominate other dogs, but they will try to dominate you as the owner too. If you notice by their behavior that they might initiate to dominate you or any of your other dogs, you should immediately react. We explained ways in which your dogs show dominance in this video, so don't miss out on that. It is important that your dog knows that you're above him and all the other dogs. And if you see that your dog is trying to play the alpha among the other dogs, you as the owner have the responsibility to let them know that they all have the same authority in the yard. I can already see the comments say, in a relationship between a person and a dog, both should be equal, not the owner above the dog. For some chilled breeds that might function. But let me tell you, in this case, if you have that mindset,
you have failed.
You can't use that argument to justify yourself. If two of your dogs hurt one of your dogs, just because one of them decided to dominate others, because that's how these dogs function. They work in groups. And unfortunately, that's what happens when you don't have your dogs under control. When your dog knows that he can dominate others, he knows that you as the owner won't do anything about it anyway. He will do it, especially when it's about food, females, or anything they would fight for. And then when one dog attacks another, it only takes one more dog to join the fight, and it's over for the dog that has been attacked. Of course, there are types and bloodlines of Caucasian Shepherd that are a lot more easygoing and much easier to handle. But because we prefer and breed the dogs with a stronger and dominant character, it's even more important to raise them in a rougher way. Because you need them to know that you're the boss here. And it's not about hurting your dog in any way. It's just about letting your dog know that you clearly have more power and authority than them. There are a lot of ways in which you can do that. If you would like an additional video about that topic, of how you can make your dog know that you're the boss and that going against you isn't even an option, let us know in the comments. In this video we want to show you examples on how dominant our little puppies behave, even at such a young age. These two bears are Don and Dir. The two brothers are right now 5 months old and developing very well. And this little energetic blonde is Zafirova. If you haven't seen her yet, check out our recent video to find out who she is. She's 2 months younger than these guys, yet she constantly dominates them, especially when it comes to food. Here's a little demonstration. As you can see, when they disturb her, she will show her teeth as a warning first. And if that doesn't stop them, she will attack and bite them. You can see by his body language that her domination is working though, because he's staying submissive to her and staying underneath. What you can do now to make her understand what she's doing right now was wrong is to intervene and make her stop growling at them. Because if you keep doing that, she will get annoyed and eventually she will understand that she needs to stop and that you're the only one who is allowed to be above the others. It is important to notice such behavior early before it gets too late. If you teach that your dogs, you will both have much easier lives, you as well as your dogs. Maybe you wonder what we mean with you need to step in. In many of our videos we told you that if a dog tries to dominate another dog, or you that you need to step in. What we mean with step in is, for example, if she is growling at him, we always have this sign when we say no, so they automatically connect the sign with something that is forbidden. And if she just ignores you pushing her away, then we need another step, and that would be, for example, grabbing her cheeks and pushing her on the floor. And in that way she will feel your power also physically. And after a couple of times doing that, she will definitely recognize what she did wrong and that she's not allowed to dominate others. And even this sign will be enough to show her that she is doing something wrong. And she will immediately stop. We hope we could help you a lot with this video and that you know now how we are able to keep so many dogs at one place. Please let us know in the comments if you have any further questions we will happily answer them. And don't forget to subscribe our channel so you don't miss any important content. See you next time, bye!
By the way, all of the dogs shown in the video are not for sale.